Hello, Scorpios. What's poppin'? It's Prado G, and I'm here with the general collective reading for your sign. I love you all so much. Thank you for coming here, and I really do appreciate you for supporting this channel. I'm here to support you guys as well as much as I possibly can with these divine messages, and hopefully you guys are receiving and incorporating the knowledge and the wisdom that you get when you watch these videos. If you are a returning viewer, and if you are here for the first time, hey, new Scorpio, shout out to you, the second water sign of the zodiac cycle. If your birthday is between October 23rd and December 22nd, then you are Scorpio, and this is the final day of Scorpio season. So shout out to my Scorpios. We are leaving y'all season, but it's okay. We about to step into Sagittarius season, okay? And the new moon in Sagittarius is tomorrow. So make sure you guys are setting some intentions and planting some seeds for what it is that you actually want to be attracting and bringing into your life. Staying focused right now on how you want to progress ahead is very, very important, because we're shedding off the old energy. And I know Scorpio season, probably, I know it was really tough for me emotionally. It was a lot of emotions to deal with and stuff like that. I don't know if you guys were going through the same exact things, but yeah, I know it was a very deep diving time to work through like subconscious emotions and really set in the vibe to let go and become new, right? So now we're doing that, and let's see what shows up today in the reading for my Scorpios. If you have Scorpio anywhere in your birth chart, sun, moon, rising, or anywhere, this reading may resonate with you, but take what does resonate with you and leave behind what doesn't for another Scorpio. All right, y'all, the significant numbers of this reading are 10 and 12. Okay, 10 and 12. So shout out to the November 10th babies, also the November 12th babies, November 1st and November 3rd babies, because 10 reduces to 1 and 12 reduces to 3. So what I'm seeing here is that there's a major improvement in someone's communication abilities. Either your throat chakra is really improving and you're getting some sort of divine spiritual guidance. It's like maybe you might want to really meditate a lot at this point in time so that you can communicate better. That's what I'm feeling for some of my Scorpios. It's like, yeah, our emotions sometimes kind of get in the way with how we communicate. And I know this is just a human thing, but this is for my Scorpios. It's like you might be having a hard time communicating when your head is not clear. So this 12 is definitely giving me the energy of, you know, getting your crown chakra in alignment, this purple right here. So yeah, a lot of meditation, but I do feel some new energy coming from you, new beginnings with this 10. It's like, or things are really completing, but you know, like as things complete, we have to start over. And now I'm seeing completion twice with these numbers. I think of 10, like y'all know, like when you count to 10, normally that's the starting over point. Like once we get to 10, then we start back over from 1. But also I'm seeing with 12, you know, like we got 12 months in a year, and it's like, look, you're coming up on the end of the year, y'all. The end of the year is almost here. So it's like, what are we doing with ourselves, right? Like getting our mental in check and like really aligning with what's most important to us, you know, what you value the most, what really is going to keep you connected spiritually, but you know, like it's going to bring you fulfillment spiritually. That's what we need to be focusing on. That's what you need to be focusing on right now. I'm feeling Scorpios. Let's see what's showing up. Ooh, we got high honor. Ooh, somebody is either, if you're in school right now, these grades are going up. Somebody could be in honors classes, and it's like, yo, you're really making your way through the semester. You're doing really well. But also, I just think of somebody that is aiming high. It's like you have a high aim or a goal that you're really attaining. I mean, like you're reaching for it and you're going. It's like somebody is really has aim for something and you're about to finally manifest it. It's like you're getting there. You're almost there. But beware of despair. That's what I'm seeing here. Like, oh my God, beware of despair. It's like I feel somebody could be feeling like a sad puppy, you know, head down in the dumps. It's like you really want a job opportunity or something like that. This is like, I feel somebody is really aiming for an opportunity of high status, but you can't get it if you're feeling desperate, right? If you got your head down, if you can't even see like You got to be looking confident. You got to be ready. If you want to get into this building, first of all, look at all these people. It's like a lot of people in this building working. It's like, I know you might be like, I want to be working like that too. Or I want a certain position of high status too. Ooh, the gift card showed up. Wow, gift came up, but it's in reverse though. But look, yo. And then I see 11. This is the 11 card. 10, 11, 12. I'm seeing order. But look, there's a gift that's trying to come in. It's like, oh, wow. You're being gifted something. Or you have some sort of gifts that need to be shared with the world. And you might be holding them back. And also, I feel like Spirit is holding back the gifts for you as well, if you are in that despair place, if you're in that place of despair. But look, sudden wealth is trying to make its way through to you. 777 could be very significant for somebody. You might be seeing that number a lot, that angel number, or it could have some sort of significance in your life. I do think of lucky energy here with that 777 and it's sudden wealth. So it's like sudden wealth is tied to this gift, to your gifts. It's like whatever your gifts are that you are supposed to be given to this world, you can become suddenly wealthy, or you will be becoming suddenly wealthy as soon as you start really cherishing these gifts and giving them. Sorry, Scorpios, I just got a phone call, but I'm back with y'all readings. But look at this, sudden wealth is very, very promising that this gift that's trying to come through to you is going to make you wealthy suddenly. You got to believe it though, and cherish your gifts. Like, don't block out your gifts. Stop denying your gifts. I know how hard it can be sometimes to have a gift or a skill set and be afraid to share it with the world just because you feel like they're not going to accept it. But honestly, the more you just are doing what you love doing and putting your gifts to use, then it's going to turn around for you. Like, I'm telling you, Spirit is not lying. These cards don't be lying, yo. But it's up to you to resonate or to take the message or, claim it. It's like up to you, But I do feel like there's a major gift trying to come in that could really like set you up financially. Like, all right, what's showing up with my lovely... Yep, self-esteem. It's in reverse too. So there's a major need for you to increase your self-esteem by realizing, look, I possess gifts of the soul. I can't make this up. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. I was just saying that it's like you are holding back some sort of gift that you have, and you need to release blame. There's a major need to release blame and accept responsibility for your own well-being. This is also going to get your self-esteem up when you realize, look, I got the power. You got the power. Your gifts, share them. And I don't know what it is that you like doing. It could be like basketball. I feel like with these shots, these people are taking shots. I feel like even video gaming too. Somebody might like to do video gaming. Might be really skilled with that. Or just like something where it's like you have to aim and be really focused. But here, look, there's indecision showing up, but it's like, I feel like you are making a decision here since it's in reverse. Using your intuition in all aspects of your life. You just got to make a decision, because I know it's hard sometimes to make a decision on what it is that you're aiming for, because a lot of us, we're multifaceted beings, y'all. And our imagination takes us in a million places, right? So that's what I'm feeling for you, Scorpio. I feel like there is definitely, you having a hard time choosing what gift you want to share. But look, grief is showing up. I understand that losing something is an important opportunity to appreciate it. So, grief and find your peace. Like, grieve and find your peace. Like, if you are grieving, you don't need to be beating up on yourself for being upset about losing something. But guess what? Stop being so upset about something that you lost or that you no longer have or that you think you don't have, because it's causing grief in your life. Appreciate it for what it was, and then know that there's something greater out there for you. And peace is what it is. Like, peace of mind is the greatest gift from the divine. Like, when you have a peace of mind, oh my God, everything else is just like, wow, trust comes in. It's like when you have a peace of mind, then you can trust the universe more. But when you don't have a peace of mind, it's like you're so distracted by everything else. It's hard for you to trust in your gifts. You need to trust in your gifts though, Scorpio. Accept that your inner voice will always guide you correctly. Listen to what your voice, like what your internal self is telling you. Like, what is it that you really want to do? What will make you happy? Let go of regret too. Release regret, please. Because I feel like this is another thing too. This card says, I know that I cannot change the past, but I feel like somebody is really needing to release some sort of regret, because I feel like you could have not shared your gifts, right? And you missed out on the opportunity. And it's like, that's what I feel for some of my Scorpios. You could be grieving because it's like, damn, I knew I could have had that opportunity. You could be so stuck up on that, like a past situation where it's like you could have used your gifts in a way. But you need to trust that the universe is opening the door for that gift to be broadcasted again and for you to still share it if that's what you want to do. But also regret, like if you don't make a decision, of course, if you get stuck up in this indecision, then you're definitely going to feel some sort of regret. It's going to be when you don't share your gifts. I mean, when you don't give all that you can, when you know that you could be giving, right? It's like you just regret that. And it's not necessary. Like, you don't have to. Like, if you just share your gifts. Share your gifts, Scorpio. We want your gifts out in this world. All right. Oh, what was I about to say about this, though? Also, don't regret giving your gifts to people either. That's what I wanted to say. Because I know you feel like some people don't deserve it, or you feel like, damn, why did I give that to these people? Try to refrain from those type of perspectives, because that's another blockage. The 10 of Wands. Wow. So what is bothering some of my Scorpios is that you're carrying too many burdens of other people, right? And it's like, or you just like trying to manage too much all at once, overworking yourself by trying to do way too many tasks on your own. This could also be a fire sign that you're connected to, like, or this could be involving some people that you know that have that are fire signs. But also you might have fire somewhere in your chart as well, and it's just like, look, the more you carry all these burdens and you put all this pressure on yourself is really messing up your self-esteem. Because at the end of the day, think about it like this man is carrying all these things, and it's like he wants to look like he can handle it all. And that's why I feel like for my Scorpios, it's like you feel like you want to prove that you can handle it all on your own. But then when you fail, then it's like, because you can only carry all of this for so long, you know what I mean? You got to regather or just take a lighter load at a time. Don't be so hard on yourself. Oh wow, the Knight of Cups is in reverse too. So yeah, somebody could be very like, I feel like it's just trying to prove a point here. Trying to prove a point. What else is going on? 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so look, there's a great chance that you are about to be witnessing some abundance or a increase in your money. If you've been feeling down bad, or you've been feeling like your money has been lacking, or you've been lacking, or like you're not valuable, this is about to change. Because your self-esteem, like you are of high honor, and the things that you have been aiming for are not far out of your reach once you start to look up. You got to get out of this desperate energy as well too, though, because I feel like some of my Scorpios could still really be in this desperate vibe where it's like, I feel like I'm out in the cold, or like I'm not making enough money. And that could be why you're having a hard time deciding, because you might feel like your gifts aren't going to get you that money, or they're not valuable enough. But look, wow, the sun shows up at the bottom of the deck to let you know your gifts are you coming out of this lack period, and you realizing that you have assistance, calling on assistance, right? Praying to God that in the universe that it provides you with, praying to God / the universe. Let's say that. I say God and or whatever you want to call God. Just pray that the assistance comes, and it will come through. The sun is shining for you. This is a very victorious time. This could also represent your child, right? Your child could be significant in terms of what your gifts are involved with. But bringing this childlike energy is very important. This innocent, pure, like fresh beginning. Like I'm just not holding on to the past. Like kids do not hold on to the past. That's one thing you can always learn from a child, is how to stay optimistic and just move on, because that's what they do. That's what they're all about until, they're either trained to be otherwise, or something really traumatic happens in life that causes them to start expecting the worst all the time, right? And this is what I'm seeing here with this Nine of Swords, and that's so crazy how that fell under grief. So somebody is down in the dumps. It's like you are so anxious about your finances. Look, and then the Knight of Pentacles is here too. So I'm getting somebody is not committed enough to the work. They're not dedicated enough, but they want the money. It's like I also get a very greedy energy here too. So somebody could be greedy that you're dealing with. It could be an air sign as well, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, that you're surrounded around. It could be causing a lot of anxiety. For some people, it could be like a mother figure or a girlfriend for some of y'all. But I also think that with this Nine of Swords, this is just about you mentally. Check on your mental health, Scorpio. Make sure that you are not being cruel to yourself, overly cruel, and allowing anxieties to fester, because I think here is just expecting the worst and attracting it. That's all I think of. It's like, and it's keeping you up at night. Also, I'm feeling like nightmares. Somebody could be having bad nightmares about something, like about falling off a horse. That's not funny. I didn't mean to laugh, but like, I don't know why. I just thought that was like, whoa, like, I don't know. Somebody could have had a dream like they was on a horseback ride, and it was like a tragic incident for some people. But really though, I do feel you need to get your head up. This is that desperate energy, that despair energy. It's like, again, where it's like, I'm just not good enough, or, look, and it could be because of competition, people that's around you trying to compete with you, but trust that you are good. You are going to be good as long as you are mindful of how you are handling these tough situations and conflicts with other people, because I definitely feel like there could be some sort of judgmental, critical energies around you, and people are like, you could be around a bunch of jealous people, or there could be some sort of internal conflicts within yourself where you're even jealous of other people's success and what they got going on, right? This is also giving wounded ego energy and rising tension. So tension could be rising somewhere. You just need to trust in the divine to get you through this. Just make sure you stay focused on your gifts, right? Remove yourself from any toxic situations where people want to be rivaling or, going at each other's necks. That's what I feel here. Listen to your inner voice, because I feel like you could be coming into a very hostile environment in the future, and listen to your inner voice and listen to how you feel. Feel the energy of that room, right? And get away from these conflicts that people want to have. It's like, try to avoid conflict, Scorpio, because I know sometimes it could be like, I just feel like here, especially with the Six of Wands in reverse too, at the bottom of the deck, it's telling me that there's so many people competing for this one spot. It's a lot of people competing for this spotlight, this position here. And they might not even want to celebrate you if you get it, right? I feel like you might feel like somebody is trying to like knock you out or trying to block your success. But just trust in God, trust in the divine to get you through this, especially if you, like I said, are around these competitive energies, because of course they don't want you to win. They want to win. But the Ace of Cups is showing up here. Ooh, new emotional experiences. But it's like, in order to get to this, you got to work through some sort of shadow work. There is an imbalance here. There could be some bad karma tied to this card, where it's like something that you regretted, something that you did, comes back to bite in the butt here. For some people, it could be legal, but it could be like a legal dispute or something like that that was lost. Or you just need to stay balanced in this time. That's what I really feel. Stay balanced and stay truthful, because I feel like there's a lot of lies here with this Justice card in reverse. It's like somebody is not trying to tell the truth. The truth is being withheld, or there's just some faulty energy going on here in the system. But the Ace of Cups, this is God giving you a cup to drink from if you've been thirsty. Oh, also, please, y'all, make sure y'all are staying hydrated. I felt that just now. Ace of Cups, this is God giving you something to replenish yourself. This is a new experience coming through that can also help you release regret. I feel like that's why this regret is in reverse too, because some people are letting go of the past and it's a new pure energy coming into their life. It could be like something that just gets you very excited emotionally. It won't last too long, but this is something enough to get you going again. It's like how when you're really thirsty and dehydrated and you feel like you can't move on, right? And you get a cup of water or a drink, it's like, okay, now I can move on, right? That's what I'm feeling for some people, because you could have been drained emotionally and now there's about to be a blessing coming in that really fills you emotionally to get you through to this next phase, to help you push those gifts out into the world and to make anything right within your shadow self, like within the past, like letting the past be the past, but understanding that at the end of the day, what's done is done, but there are consequences to actions. You know what I'm saying? Like what you do, there will be a consequence. So for every action, and that's not a bad thing. Consequences aren't bad things. They're just what comes after a certain, action. It's like you can call it a consequence and a reaction almost the same thing. It's like the same. But just be very fair. Be very fair. Try to avoid these corrupt energies. Avoid you being corrupt too, and try not to get revenge on people. Like I said, if you feel somebody's rivaling with you and they beat you or whatever the case may be, or they try to unfairly do something, just let that be, and you stay focused on the blessings that are coming to you, and you won't have to worry about regretting any decisions later on. Okay? So I'm going to leave this reading here. Thank you so much, my lovely Scorpios. I hope y'all resonated with this reading on some level. Peace, love, and prosperity.